Alrighty. Alright. Just open up this restream so I can see people talk to me. Do that. Do enable. Do that. Okay, I think we're good. Hi. How you doing? How you be? Talk to the AB. And I'm actually on time today. I try to be as on time as humanly possible, but sometimes I'll be off for like maybe 2 minutes or whatever. And if it's 8 minutes, I kind of try to make it up towards the end. But whew, what a day. Man, I haven't had a chance to do anything. I'm sitting over here kicking over boxes and stuff. I wanted to change some builds around and I didn't get a chance to. And yeah, it's been a mess. So I hope everybody else had a good day at work and or not at work. You lucky people. I think I have to go back to work tomorrow actually. So yeah, it has been a day. Hope everybody's having a good one. I'm having a good one as well. And yeah, so my name is Anthony. My gamer tag is OpenForum, TheOpenForum. So that's where everything comes from. And I know there are people that come to these streams coming from the whole Rick and Morty series. I don't actually game the entire time during my live streams. I only game for half of it, maybe even a little less than half of it, depending on how many people need help. So basically I do support as well as gaming, but they're usually on 30-minute intervals. So if you are here for like a part of the Rick and Morty, you can just wait until I get to that, or you can just watch it until I get to that part. If you're here for the tech support, more than welcome to ask at any point in time, including when I'm playing games. I can usually answer technical questions while I'm playing video games pretty easily, unless it's Overwatch for some reason. But Overwatch has been tripping though. Overwatch has this thing where if you open it up and it's not in full screen, it won't actually continuously record, and it will actually stop my recording. So Overwatch is a little bit iffy right about now. So I'm a little weary of Overwatch, but all the other ones I think are okay. So yeah, I think with all that being said, we can go ahead and get started here. Let me just make sure there's no sound in any of this riffraff. I don't think there is though. No, it doesn't look like it. But I'll go ahead and close it out just to be on the safe side. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and get this ball rolling here. Doop doop boop doo. Doop boop boop doo. Sometimes, man, I wonder if Twitch hates me or Twitch hates me, but whatever. Alrighty. So I just wanted to do a few funny ones that I thought were kind of cool. So basically, somebody posted, "Is Modern Warfare 2 worth it?" And they were talking about the add-ons, and they were talking about the price point. If you were asking me my opinion on if Modern Warfare 2 was worth it, I would say yes. Compared to all the other modern Call of Duty games, I would say Modern Warfare 2 is probably one of the better ones. And the things that you can do there, and and it's kind of boots on the ground. You're no longer in space, being killed by attack dogs in space. So yeah. So I would say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is probably one of the better games that they've had in quite some time. I think, me personally, I really liked Black Ops and Black Ops 2. That's kind of where I left off at. Wherever the AK-74U was, that's where I left off in the FAMAS and all of them. So I think that's actually the original Black Ops. So me personally, I kind of always kind of hung around those levels. So anything else that's in space or anything like that, or then have a nice freaking day now, all that, it was all right. It wasn't really me. But yes, it is a good purchase because it's a really good game. Alrighty, that was a fun one. I thought I'd just do something a little different there before we actually got to all the crazy stuff. There are some replies from some stuff that we did yesterday, so they're in here somewhere. All right, cool. So this is from OK Plantain 819. OK Plantain writes, "Ethernet cannot load internet, but handles online video games just fine." What? "Hello, whenever my Ethernet is in, I am unable to use internet effectively. Websites will eventually load, but it will take 3 minutes or I will have to refresh 15 times. I find this strange because my Ethernet handles online video games just fine, and I have no problems there. To add on to this, I plug in my Wi-Fi card and my internet works fine. Any help in solving this will be greatly appreciated." Well, I was gonna say DNS, but you said you plug in your Wi-Fi card and your internet works fine. But whenever you're using Ethernet, your internet is choppy. Well, let me think about that. So when you plug in your Ethernet, your internet is slower. But when you plug in your Wi-Fi, everything is fine. But your Ethernet and your Wi-Fi connect to the same router. So if your Ethernet and your Wi-Fi connect to the same router, there may be some settings, or you may just have a bad Ethernet cable, or you may have some latency in your line, but you would notice it in gaming too. So you can't really even call it latency, right? Because if it was latency, then you'd notice it in video games. Now, he's saying he's not getting kicked out of online video games, which made me think DNS originally. But it can't really be DNS if you hook up your Wi-Fi card and everything is hunky-dory, if they're connecting to the same router. Well, okay, well, I'm making an assumption. So, well, is the wireless card and the Ethernet connection hitting the same router? If so, then is the Ethernet directly connected to the router, or is it plugged into a wall? Or no, I just say wall. I was thinking in my head power over Ethernet switch, but I don't want to really say that. Power over Ethernet switch is not, most people don't have that. That's some fancy stuff. Or is it plugged into a wall? If so, then is it directly connected to a router, or is it plugged into the wall? Are there other people that are wired with issue? Also, when wired, run the command ipconfig /all in command prompt and compare against the Wi-Fi while against the Wi-Fi. Does the Wi-Fi have the same DNS as the local, as the Ethernet, as the adapter? There we go. Okay, so I know I was kind of quiet on that. I was trying to wrap my head around just making sure I said the right thing, because I was like, okay, so if it can't, it's kind of hard to say that it's DNS, and I'm making assumptions thinking that, okay, the wireless and the wired are on the exact same router. He could have hooked that wireless up to his phone for all I know. So it's kind of like that, but once you ipconfig all, you can just compare with just that. Now, there is a possibility that he could have latency in his line, and because of that may be causing his issue, but latency typically goes to the pole. So that means that his wireless would have had the same problem as well if they were on the same network. So it's kind of an interesting one. I'm kind of curious to see what he says to that. But do both your Ethernet and Wi-Fi go? He said the same thing. Yeah, we all think, great minds think alike, man. Because I was like, man, I don't want to make that assumption. I didn't even know. Yeah. I feel the same way about it, man. If they go to the same device, then there's something. But this right here will tell you everything that you need to know. Just run ipconfig all whenever you're wired, and then run ipconfig all whenever you're wireless, and see if everything is the same. If you go to a totally different default gateway, or if you go to a totally different DNS, then that more than likely is your problem, in which case you would have to change it. But I'll let him tell me that before I give him steps, because there's too many steps. I'd rather know exactly what he gets whenever he runs the ipconfig all, and just take it from there. So, okay, Plantain, I hope that helps. Oh yeah, so this here, I saw a Reddit post. They were talking about Samsung takes on Apple and LG with its own 5K display for creative pros. I'm still at 4K. So seeing monitors, this for example, so this one says Samsung 2023 monitors plan don't just include Odyssey gaming screens and a new version of the smart monitor. The company is also directly coming after Apple and LG with a 27-inch color-accurate 5K monitor called the Viewfinity S9. Samsung says the 5120 by 2880 IPS display has a matte finish to reduce glare and covers 99% of the DCI P3Y color gamut. Wow, that is fancy. And I bet that thing's going, ooh, is HDR, oh, it's only HDR 600? Claim that its HDR 600 further improves image shadow and highlight details, but it's only 600? That's kind of weird. But it's still really, oh, and it goes portrait. That's kind of nice. So, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, that price. Oh, which is also a 27-inch, starts at, okay, Samsung isn't sharing any pricing details on the Viewfinity S9 yet, but says it will ship early this year. Apple Studio Display, which is also a 27-inch, starts at $15.99 when configured with the standard glossy screen. My gut says Samsung will undercut that with stylish 5K display, but it'll be interesting to see just how aggressive the price is. Yeah, I was thinking that it was probably going to be like $11.99, me personally, just looking at it. But, it's kind of like, what I've always found is that whenever people, like companies, come out with, like, for example, Razer has a new titanium finish on the blade, and Viewfinity S9 looks like the iMac. And whenever you create products to look like the MacBook Pro or the iMac, they usually carry the same price tag. If you ever notice that, if it looks like a Mac, it's going to have the same Mac price tag. So across the board, like if it looks like the like the iPods or AirPods or something like that, or if it looks like the AirPods Pro, it's going to have the AirPods Pro price tag. If it looks like this, like the iMac, it's going to have the iMac's price tag. So I don't think it's going to be too far from that price point. If the Apple one is like $1,500, this guy's probably going to be like $1,499. It's going to be close. So just that's what my gut says. My gut says it looks like an iMac, therefore it's going to be iMac's price. So yeah, that was a fun one. Okay, cool. So let's actually get to an actual issue. So this is posted by Reasonable Turnover 8. I think that's just an apple pie, but Reasonable Turnover 8 says, my PC case is constantly shocking me. I actually had a shocking issue maybe like 4 months ago. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, cool. Yeah, about 4 months ago. And yeah, he didn't get back to me, but it was kind of an interesting one because he only had it, but it was sporadic. Hey guys, I recently finished my first PC build. It went great. However, if I touch any metallic parts of the case or the components like the GPU bracket or motherboard, I get shocked. It's not a static shock, it's a constant shock. Any help would be appreciated. Please let me know why this is happening. I have been trying to troubleshoot this for the past few days. Motherboard standoffs? Well, first thing I would think of would be motherboard standoffs. Did you put them in before placing the motherboard in the chassis, or was it already in? Also, I'm not, is your desk made of metal? Or are you using wool socks on carpet, right? So the reason why I'm asking these kind of weird questions is because it is very hard to consistently get shocked. So if you think about like people who have issues with static shock or static or anything like that, the chances of them getting shocked every single time means there's usually a problem. So whenever I used to have miners, I used to actually put them on this metal pole, like think of like a shower curtain, and they would actually hang from the shower curtain. The reason why I did that is because you can upload a fan underneath them and move heat right off of them. And then on top of that, it's like having a nice necklace of graphics cards. So you would have like 20, 30 graphics cards across a necklace of on that pole. But that pole is made of metal, and the graphics cards are just zip tied to the pole. And you know, there's a little bit of space in between the graphics cards, and then the motherboards sit behind them, and they're actually on anti-static bags, is what I actually was doing. So but what would happen is if I came through and I touched that pole, it would shut them all off. Because there was nothing to ground them, right? So they didn't have any motherboard standoffs or anything like that. So I had to be very, very careful not to actually touch it. So, you know, you kind of run into situations like that where it's charged because it's not in a case. So you run into those kind of problems. He didn't mention what kind of case he has. It's a possibility that he may have an open case. Edit. Do you have an open case? Silly Anthony. Silly, silly boy. He might have an open case. And if he has an open case, then yeah, you can actually generate some of that static electricity, especially if you didn't put it together properly. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I'd be curious to see what he says on that. So Reasonable Turnover, get back at us. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go to the next one. This is from Azariel. I was like, what was that name? It reminds me of like those angel type names. Azariel Horfald. Okay. Wow, you definitely was there at the creation of Earth. PC freeze since upgrading to an RTX 3080. Okay, maybe not. Hey, so since I have upgraded to an Asus TUF 3080 overclock V2, that is a dope graphics card. Windows freezes kind of randomly. Screen stays frozen, can't do much. I can open some apps but not close anything, nor interact anymore, and I have to force restart. I have played some really performance hungry games at max settings. Never happened while gaming. Any ideas? Since games play fine, I'm guessing on a Windows problem or drivers. My SSD 980 Pro on which the system is running, Crystal Disk says it's fine. I run check disk, scan now, verified all drivers, and I updated all firmware of motherboard and SSD. I have a Cooler Master 1050 watt PSU. Okay, so his PC is freezing. And when is it freezing? Kind of randomly. Screen stays frozen, can't do much. RAM. I can open some apps but not close anything nor interact anymore. I have to force restart. RAM. So the reason why RAM becomes the higher priority in this one here is because his graphics card, he doesn't have this problem whenever he's playing video games. And well, okay, what's interesting is video games actually loads into RAM, but they also load into the video RAM, like the graphics card's RAM. Yeah, I'll still go with RAM. Sounds like you may have a RAM issue. How much RAM do you have? Where is its utilization at? Also, when it freezes, notate the time. Then when it comes back up, go to Event Viewer, and then is it System? I feel like it's System. I'll check to be sure. It is Windows Logs, and it is System. You are absolutely correct, Anthony. It's amazing. System Log, and then System. Or Event Log, I'm sorry. It's Event. Oh my goodness. I'm not going back in there. So I'll just say Event Log, whatever. You can figure it out. There's only one that says Log. So Event Log, System, and match the timestamp. What applications are there? Is there anything that's critical? So I really do think you may have a RAM issue. You can also can you run a test on the RAM as well? Was it like Crystal Disk Mark or whatever? I can't remember. Whatever it's called, the tester for RAM, run that as well, just to be on the safe side. You just check this disk, and his motherboard and SSD have been updated. So yeah, I'll go with that. One of the other guys say, try running some kind of stress test to see if it freezes. If it doesn't, it could be a Windows problem. That's true. And I was basically saying I'd do a stress test as well, but I was actually saying and do it on the RAM. But yeah, stress test. If you want to say RAM, CPU, I'm okay with that. I don't really have anything against it. So, RAM, CPU, that's all fine. This seems more like a RAM issue. It could be a CPU issue, but typically if it's a CPU issue, it would have blue screened them. Okay, to be fair, typically if it was a RAM issue, it would also blue screened them. they just trade off blue screens of death between them. But I think that his RAM may just have been overutilized. Like he may have been like a 95%. That would explain why everything is slow, but it's not kicking him out and it's not blue screening on him. That's the reason why I went RAM, right? Because if you think about CPU, if CPU is about to give you an error or go down, you dead. There's just a blue screen and some little character laughing at you. But if a CPU is really trying to do that, you just be down. So I feel like his is more memory related, but there's a possibility that it could be CPU. I didn't even think about it as a possibility because the probability was so low. Like I was thinking like maybe 70% RAM. Maybe I wouldn't say 70%. I would say maybe 50% RAM, 20% other, 30% CPU. You see what I'm saying? Like it wasn't really so much so that you can really tell. So it was better to tell him to just go to Event Viewer and see if there's any applications that were slowing them down than it was to actually give CPU as an option. So yeah, I mean, you know, and that's just more of a techie thing. Different people are gonna troubleshoot that differently because it's like we don't have enough information to go off of. But Azrael, that's what I was thinking of. Azrael from Lucifer. Azrael, Azrael's blade. That's exactly what I was thinking of. That's it. That's it. Azrael. I was like, man, why does it sound like an angel? I was like, I could have sworn it sounds like an angel. It's like, yeah, but that's because it's Azrael. Wow, I feel silly that I didn't know that. That hurts my feelings that I don't know that. Like, well, okay, Lucifer's been off for quite a while, but yeah, I should know that. I should know that. I like Lucifer. Alrighty, so this is from, what time is it? Okay, I think we're good on time. So this is from P Shooter Requiem. P Shooter writes, undeletable PDF file. I feel like we talked about this before. No, I guess not. Download a file of a trusted site onto my phone, open it in Word, got the info I needed, and deleted it off of Word. So I also wanted to delete it in files, and my phone just refused. I re-downloaded the file and tried to delete both the original and the copy, and only the re-downloaded one was able to be deleted. Anytime I try to send it to the bin, it just says couldn't move to bin, one file couldn't be sent. It's really frustrating me as I'm very articulate with my documents, so any advice on how to delete it would be appreciated. Thank you. So when you run into situations like this, cell phone situations like this, where they're saying, hey, you know, I'm trying to delete a file and I'm not exactly sure why it won't let me delete it, then there is a couple things you can do, but the easiest way you can do it is reboot the phone. So what I would say to this would be reboot the phone. When it comes back up, immediately go to the file and try to delete it. It's possible something in the background was using that file. So yeah. So instead of playing tic-tac-toe with him, trying to figure out, you know, if it's Mac or I'm sorry, Mac, if it's an iPhone or if it's a Galaxy, and you know, is it going to your settings on the Galaxy, or if it's going to the preferences on the Mac or whatever it is, or the iPhone. I don't want to go through all that. It's much easier to just tell them to reboot and kill all applications, and then when it comes back up, go ahead and test it and see if you can delete it. That's the best way to tell them to troubleshoot that without having to get too far into the weeds. So you can just stay, you know, amongst the trees, and then just ask them that question and just kind of go from there. So yeah, I would say, is there anything else I want to add to that? Say just to reboot the phone. When it comes back up, immediately go into the file. Yeah, no. I would say that would be how I would troubleshoot that, and just let him reply back on me. I don't think I would add anything to it. Okay, 7:26. We'll go ahead and get one more in. Let me get ready. That's some good stuff. Okay. This is from ACX_X. ACX_X writes, Acer monitor configuration. Make sure everybody can hear me. I keep going back in and checking because I don't want to have that whole 30-minute swing where I'm not saying anything. I'm currently using an Acer monitor, and a configuration panel popped up which is unremovable. Unremovable? The panel is called Empowering Technologies. What the hell is that? And I've tried searching solutions on the internet, but nothing solved it. How do I get rid of this panel? I'm currently using an Acer monitor, and a configuration panel popped up which is unremovable. It's called Empowering Technologies. And I've tried searching solutions on the internet, but nothing solved it. How do you get rid of this panel? Does it go away if you reload the monitor? Can you get into the menu? If so, can you reset the monitor to default settings? I'm not even gonna try to, I don't even know what kind of monitor he has in Acer. Like I don't even have Acer monitors, so I'm not even sure what their menu looks like nowadays. So does it go away if you reload the monitor? Reload, reboot. Wow. Guessing he has a firewall because I'm telling him to reload. Can you get into the menu? If so, can you reset the monitor default settings? That's fair. So what do you say? Hopefully it's just a startup app. Go to start, type msconfig. Nah, he said configuration panel popped up, which is unremovable. Okay. I thinking that he's talking about, are you referring to the monitor showing this, or is Windows showing this? i.e., if you unplug the input, does it still show? Maybe I'm reading it wrong, because the way I read it is that he went to a configuration panel. Like, for example, he hit menu. That's the way I read it. I read it like he just went to menu, or some kind of menu popped up, and that's pretty much what it is. But empowering technologies, that's kind of a weird one. Search Google. Yeah, that's not gonna help. That's like 80 businesses with the name Empowering Technologies. So yeah, I just need some more information. I think everybody should need some more information from him. Okay, Ace XXXXX underscore X. Okay, hope that helps. Get back with us. Let's do. I'm a little tired of Rick and Morty. I've played that game to death. Let's do. I really don't want to play because I would have to focus and pay attention. Let's do Call of Duty. I haven't done Call of Duty in forever. Let's do Call of Duty. No. Or not. And got kicked out of everything. Oh, okay. Sorry, Blizzard needs to do updates. Be sure if you have any questions to put them in the chat. Well, I'll take a look at them when I can. Or when I see it, which will be usually immediately. Well, okay, maybe not immediately because, okay. I was just making sure my little all-in-one chat thingy was working properly, but it looks to be working just fine. Alrighty, what did I say? I did not say Overwatch. I said Warzone. Alrighty, let me do this, and then do this, and then do this, and then do this. Oh, no, not yet. Let me go back to chat real quick while this loads, because it may do that whole restart thing, and I don't want it to restart and then kick us out and then let us back in, and I'm still in a black screen and all you see is a black screen. I'd rather just wait for it to come back up. Why can't I hear anything? Oh, because I'm not in the game. Durr. Alrighty, any day now. It has been a long day, man, and I gotta be at work tomorrow. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. Okay. Y'all hear it? Is this on? Oh, my headset isn't on. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. Okay, there we go. Every time I play this, it's too much going on. It's just too much going on. Alright, let me just play a normal match so I can still remember how to okay, so they have a naughty list and then they have a tier 1 shipment. Oh, the tier 1 shipment is actually pretty sweet. Naughty list is too, but we'll just do a quick play real quick. Do I have any? Even if I did, I wouldn't use it, so whatever. Alright, let's see what kind of damage I can get myself into. Alrighty, let me see if anything has changed with this game since I've last played it. Okay, still same battle pass. Cool. That's great, bro. And why do I have a drill charge? This is actually a really good loadout, and I really hate that I have a drill charge on that. Let me go Simtex. I don't like Simtex. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Anthony? You don't like Simtex. You like, proximity mine. Was it proximity mine? Oh, whatever. I think so. Alright, let's do this thing. Okay. I'm a runner gunner, so I'm gonna die a lot. So just expect it. I feel like I should let people know ahead of time. So they're not like, oh my god, what is he doing? I'll play the double pistols, why not?
Domination. We're taking Alpha. Covering your 6. We control Alpha. We've taken the lead. We're losing Bravo.
Oh my god.
The enemy took Bravo. We're taking Bravo.
Oh man, my knife.
Here we go. Secure.
Oh my goodness. I only have one knife in this build? That's so sad. That's so sad.
One extra here. Lead is out. That's for my mate. Friendly UAV on station. Securing Charlie. On your 6.
Yes, I get that.
Movers.
I didn't want to flip him, but I just like, I don't know, that was stupid. Bruh, if you actually got me on that, I would have been so upset. I hate drill charge so much. I hate drill charge so much as a shielder. I should have ran when I saw her switch or try to attack. Whatever.
Hostile Overwatch Hilo in the area.
Oh god. I don't know what I was aiming at, man. I don't know what I was aiming at. Apparently not them.
Hostile SAE needs position.
Oh man.
Hardline online.
This is bad. No. Oh my god, what is going on?
Secure Bravo. Objective Bravo.
I protected him.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. We've taken the lead.
What? What a lucky grenade.
Covering your 6.
What?
We're taking Charlie.
Oh, come on. Okay, let me actually play, because this is just annoying.
We control all objectives. Secure enemy securing Bravo. Hostile in the air. I'm getting people. Get me medical. We're losing Alpha. Hostile airstrike on your 6.
What did I die by? Oh, carpet bomb? Is that what they call it now?
Got the sniper.
Yo, come here, let me kill you. Yo, yo.
Enemies taking. I need mags. Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back.
Charlie? That means they're near me. That was just sad. That was just sad. I didn't even turn around.
Hostile care package in the area.
I mean, for that to have that big old jet and you still not actually
Bravo.
running around with that, that's stupid.
We've secured 2 objectives.
And we just lost 2
You've lost
objectives. Oh, that's right. I don't have the shield on my back. That's why I was running, because I was like, I could just turn around and then hit him.
Stay sharp. I'm hit.
Ah. Rule number 1 of this game: never
The enemy
reload.
holds 2 objectives.
Just run out.
Positions.
Enemies in the area.
Jesus.
We're taking Bravo. Bravo secure.
Oh God. Fennec versus a sniper rifle. That was over.
Hostile
Shoulda
chopper
ducked.
gunner in the AO. Enemy
does it-
securing Alpha.
Why these fools got chopper gunners?
Changing mags.
Enemy taking
Just
Bravo.
burned all of that for no reason.
Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Fire. That's mag. Flashing mag.
I'm stupid. I don't know why y'all fighting them. There's no real point. It's not like we're losing. That didn't sound good.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives.
Oh, there's. I can't stand when they do this. It's kind of annoying.
Securing objective. In Alpha.
Drop the sniper.
Charlie.
Stop following me. Yo, bro, chill. Chill, chill, chill. Haha.
Securing objective Bravo.
I wish you would.
Oh shit! What's the right
Standby. Hold all objectives. Keep secure. Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Yes.
Enemy securing Bravo.
No, they're not. No. No. Alright, let's do this. How does anybody ask me questions?
Online and orbiting the area.
Oh, why would I go in there for them? That was silly. We had that.
Enemy KIA confirmed.
Yeah. Wow.
Hostile cluster mine active. 2 objectives.
What, A?
Secure Bravo.
Reloading.
Enemy securing Charlie. Enemy securing.
You would think that you would see this big green freaking arrow or this light, and I was just thinking it was like one of my teammates.
Alpha.
But that's just stupid. Sounded like a shotgun. Oh, drill charge. Ah, terrible. Terrible.
We've got him on the run. Keep it up.
No fault of me. No, not Charlie. Anything but Charlie. Oh, no. I feel like somebody is.
Here we go.
Ow.
Mates. Taking Mike's.
Is that a? I was wondering who went up them stairs.
Solid work.
That's so crazy. I was like, did you just run past me? And didn't even look at me? That's kind of how I roll. Somewhere around 1.03, 1.08, depending on how bad I roll. Even with shield and the pistols, I'm pretty good. But the thing about the shield and pistol, like, I haven't played it in so long. I just play shipment because you can level up quicker from it. That I don't even remember how to play most of it. What time is it? Okay, we got 16 minutes. I'll play a shipment. What's the difference between shipment and naughty? Fast play 6v6. Team size 6. Small map. What's the difference? They're the same thing. Whatever. Whatevs. Can everybody hear that? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure everything is good on that. You know it's a cold day in heck when it's when Overwatch crashes my recording, but Modern Warfare 2 doesn't. That's sad right there. Overwatch has fallen. Generally, I mean, for Overwatch to just be like that is just so annoying. That way, it has to be like a last game. Otherwise, I have to grab a recording from Twitch or YouTube, which is quite annoying. I'd rather not have to bother. Hardpoint. I like Hardpoint. But I like this kind of Hardpoint. The kind of Hardpoint where I go pew 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 pew.
Hardpoint.
Pew pew is happening. Why are you?
Get to the hardpoint.
He messed me up. He had me thinking that oh, he was already on the ground? Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, good kid. I'm laying down with them.
Bro, I can't see shit. Bro. Oh, did I just kill myself for that? Really? How did he get behind me?
We've lost.
Bruh. What is going on? Why are they spawning me on them?
Confirming next hardpoint.
Oh, hey, how's it going, buddy?
Line online.
I'm just firing. I can't even tell.
Get to the hardpoint.
Oh, it's right here. Really? Really? That's what we're doing?
Friendly UAV online.
How do I? Okay. You should not. So bad. It's so bad. Oh God. Uh-oh.
Locating the next hardpoint.
It's so bad. You just be aiming at your enemies. No. Oh.
Hostile UAV in the area.
You lay down.
Oh God! I'm just. Oh. Hey. Oh, why are you just gonna jump on me? Oh God! They're looking at me.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Dang. Why can't I see my kills to them? Hey. Oh, it immediately died. That's so bad. That's so bad. Dang it. That was stupid. I got caught up in the door.
Locating the next target.
Tasting my own medicine, I get that. Hey. I miss this weapon. Where you can just shoot and then not have to worry about it. No flinching, no nothing. And except for, you know, getting one shot by.
Little watcher right there.
Ah. He was just waiting for us. I'm so dead.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
That's what this one is. He's already on the point. Ah, and they're behind you. There's a true reason why I love the RPK here, because oh, okay, well, I'm about to die, but let's see if I can actually. I hear myself actually killing people, but it's, I guess it's good lord. Okay, so I'm killing people, I think. I can't tell, but man, the whole team is there. Good God. Bro, get out of my way. I'm just gonna look. Oh yeah, we're just gonna look. We're not gonna actually get on the point because that'd be difficult. So we're just gonna do the easy part.
Reloading.
I'm so dead. Hey, not bad. No. Oh! Terrible. I would have just unloaded. No.
The enemy is gaining ground. Hostile mortar striking the area.
Oh god, we're so dead. Come on, man. Sentry? Oh god. Oh.
Capture them. Hostiles push the cruise missile.
I don't care. Yo, move out the way. I got the front. Just get behind me. I'm so dead. You when your team, when you don't feel like nobody's behind you, it's like, oh god, I'm so dead. Come on, man. This man is running through fire. Good lord. Can I go through? No. And he's dead because of it. Ah, oh, that shotgun. Oh god.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Ugh. That anti-air is nasty.
1 minute remaining.
Ow. Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta put a sentry on it? That was a horrible idea. Jesus.
Don't shoot me, you bastard.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Ah. So tanky. No. No, that's a horrible place to be, bro. I'm just firing. No.
Oh, he's waiting.
This is why I like the RPK with the shield. You're so tanky.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude.
It takes like a whole army to take you out. Like you are a problem for anyone.
Oh my fucking.
And then you absorb hits. How'd I die? That's alright, that's game. It's gotta be game. That has to be game. That has to be game. Die. 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 Oh, I had.
Mission is complete.
Do you mind getting up your dick sometime?
I had everything. I didn't even know I did. I was just playing. That's why I like the RPK. How tanky you are, man. Look at
that's
that.
way down there.
14,000.
Look at y'all.
I didn't use a
fucking
single.
measures.
I didn't use a single thing. I didn't use UAV. I didn't use any of my cluster mods. I had everything. Didn't even use it. Didn't even know I had it. It was like hardcore match. That's just crazy. Is that what that was? Why is it like that? It's just weird, man. I don't remember it being like that. Whatever. But I couldn't see it. I don't know. I'm guessing it was hardcore or something. But yeah, that was kind of a weird one. It probably was just hardcore. I'll watch the video. All right, let's get back to helping people. That was a good one though. 14,000, yeah. I do know how to play Call of Duty a little bit. I don't know how to play Warzone, but I know how to play regular Call of Duty. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get back to it. Let's go back to helping people. Oh, ooh, my eyes, Lord, my eyes. All right, let's do this. All right, so we left off with that whole Acer thing, and where we were trying to figure out he was talking about his monitor showing something or his Windows, but whatever. Okay, so this is one of the issues that we worked earlier. His answer seems weird. Unable to uninstall Phantom Discord app on my computer. I told him, well, you can remove the file from the location. That should do it. Don't delete, just cut and paste it into your desktop to see if it goes away. Also, you can just remove from the startup apps by clicking on the Windows icon, then going to startup apps and then search and disabling it. I moved it to desktop. Okay, so you good? I mean, how you gonna respond with LOL when I gave you a paragraph trying to help you? But okay, whatever. I'm guessing he's okay. For somebody to write something that quick and just nothing in it, I'm guessing he's fine. But it was in my boxes, so whatever. All right, man. I hope you're good, Steve. Alrighty, so this is another one that we worked. Oh yeah, this was that stereo issue. All right, so this man has a crazy stereo issue. So he has these really pro speakers, right? He has a I also use a 7-disc CD player. I'm using aux input on both of these to connect them to my speaker. So he has a CD player and he has a turntable. So he has a turntable, then he has a CD player, and they're both going into his speakers via aux input to both of these to connect to my speakers. But his speakers also has a an optic cable on the speakers. So I said, hey, so what I would say for this is to try a different aux cable for your CD player. And basically, whenever he has a CD player in, it was making some weird noises. I said, out of curiosity, does a CD player have an optical cable in the back? If so, I would try to hook up my CD player to the speakers using that port instead. Also, I'm pretty sure you can find an aux to optical if it doesn't have the port. Tried a different pair of aux cables, but it's still happening. My speaker has a port for an optic cable, but not the CD player itself. My plan is to just hook it up to my speakers through a receiver and see if that helps. But is there any way to fix my speakers making that blowout noise without a receiver? Also, is there any reason as to why my speakers distort when using my CD player? However, at the same volume sounds fine when using my turntable. Ugh. It's hard to say. Oh. It's hard to say, but what I would do to T-Shoot is hook up the 7-disc player into another device. Do you have any other speakers lying around somewhere that the 7-disc player can go into? That would it be a TV? A 7-disc player. It's a CD player. CD player? I'm trying to date myself and go back and see if the CD player actually had a place where you can actually use it for. I mean, you can just buy a speaker to test it. Any other speakers lying around somewhere that the 7-disc player can go into? If not, you may need to buy a cheap speaker to test. Also, is there any reason as to why my speakers distort when using my CD player? However, the same volume sounds fine when using my turntable. Well, you can't. Okay, so in his situation, he can't test anything because he has nothing to get rid of, right? Because they both have to use the speakers. So whether it's the turntable or it's the CD player, they both have to use the same speakers. So you have nothing to take out, right? Because you have nothing else for the CD player to go into. You have nothing else for the turntable to go into, even though the turntable is fine. So there's not a whole lot we can do here unless you have some parts you're willing to swap out. You know, if you're willing to plug the speakers into your television, does it have any type of popping noise? You see what I'm saying? We need something. We have to have something to change. Do you have any other speakers lying around somewhere that the 7-disc player could go into? If not, you may need a cheap speaker to test. Or a third input for the speakers as a constant. Okay, so yeah, with that one there, so like, okay, if you have two devices that are plugged into speakers and they use the exact same connection, one is giving you an issue, one isn't, the quickest way to say it, okay, is that you probably have an issue with that CD player. Okay, well, if that's the case, then you should be able to take it and plug it into something else in order to prove it. But he's saying that he's getting crackling noises on his speakers whenever he's using the CD player. So it sounds like it may just be the CD player, but I have no way of proving it. So he has to do something. Something has to budge here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to prove it. So, yeah. So basically, either get a constant. So basically, have a third input and see if that third input makes the speakers crackle. If the third input makes the speakers crackle, then he has an issue with the speakers. Or he could also have something that the 7-disc player can go into. So if he has another pair of speakers that he can plug the 7-disc player into and see if that will make it give the same issue, even though it's a different pair of speakers, that will also prove that it's a 7-disc player. He just needs something. He has to break something. So by either purchasing something or something along those lines, he has to change something. So hopefully that helps. Our Razor Bricks. We'll go, hey, how's it going, bro? How's it going? How's the family? Best name in the league, man. Best name in the league. Alrighty. This is Indigos. Good. Glad to hear it, man. Same number on 2 phones. That's impossible. Okay, so I got a cheap Android because my iPhone broke for a bit, and after we got it all set up with my number and data stuff, my iPhone started working again. I'm sorry, what? Okay, my numbers on both of the phones are the same, but for some reason I am only getting some messages from certain people on my Android and not on my iPhone. And when I message those people on my iPhone, it goes to not deliver and I'm confused. For example, my dad and grandma text me, but I'll only get their texts on my Android, but not my iPhone, and I wouldn't be able to text them back from my iPhone. I feel like I'm not explaining this right, but I'm so annoyed because I don't want to have to keep switching phones when I need to text my dad or grandma. Also, I can text and FaceTime my brother and mom on my iPhone, but I can't voice call them. Yeah, bro. Okay. So hey, Roblox. Hey, what's going on, man? I want to download Roblox. I need to do that. I'm gonna try to do it this weekend, and get destroyed in private so nobody can see. So this person here is kind of a. I mean, I already know the answer. I'm just trying to read into my iPhone started working again. So my numbers on both phones are the same, but for some reason, nah. Okay, so 1 SIM card, 1 phone. That's the rule. So they can't hold the same number. What's happening is that the iPhone, you should play Jailbreak on Roblox. Okay, I'll try, but I feel like you're just gonna get me killed. Like when I played Warzone, and I was like, "Hey, this is my first time playing Warzone," and I just got my whole team killed trying to res somebody. I feel like it's gonna be one of those kind of situations when I get everybody wiped me trying to play. What's happening is that the iPhone is on Wi-Fi and it's able to send messages or iMessages to other devices, even without a SIM. Without a SIM. Okay, so they can't hold the same number. What's happening is that the iPhone is on Wi-Fi and it's able to send messages or iMessages to other devices even without a SIM. And the Android ones, it cannot. So something like that. Yes, when you first start the game. I knew I was gonna take an L. I don't know if I'm gonna say that. I'm just gonna say like that and just be definitive with this person, because yeah, that's. I mean, come on now. You if you have one SIM card and you move it to another phone, that's why that phone is working, because the SIM card is in it. The other phone is. I mean, I have another phone. I have a Galaxy and I have an iPhone, but that's because I want to troubleshoot customers who have Androids in iPhones. But at the same time, my Android doesn't have a SIM card in it. But at the same time, it'll still ring, it'll still, hear a message and all that kind of stuff because it's connected to Wi-Fi. So, it just happens like that. And I want to, there's a couple of hard games that I haven't had a chance to play. Like for example, Elden Ring was the last game I truly beat. And so now I'm like, okay, well, I didn't play Ghost of Tsushima, which I should have done. And even though I have it, so I have it on the PS5, so maybe we might even add that on there. I think I already have it downloaded too, so I might actually do that. But I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, and like there's a few other games that are in that vein that I would like to play, but that are like super hard that you kind of have to get into. But I also like playing characters and being as entertaining as humanly possible. What do you think is better, laptops or desktops, gaming PCs? Well, as with all things, it depends. It depends. Like me personally, I like eye candy like a lot, but I also hate heat like a lot. So you have to, with gaming laptops, you have to, it's how much heat you're comfortable with, right? So like for example, if you're looking for a gaming laptop, then most gaming laptops you have to accept generate a ton of freaking heat, so much heat. Like if you like the Razer blade can't even be on your laptop or like on your lap, it'll burn you. Like it's super hot. So it's how much heat you're willing to tolerate, because you have to do something to mitigate that heat, either elevate it or put it on a stand or something like that. So if it's normally going to be at home, then it's really not a laptop at that point. It's really a desktop that you can just kind of take with you. So but then desktops, you can make them so small that you can do a whole lot with them. So like I have a mini ITX desktop that's like this big, and I have a carrying case that I can put it in that just slots in. And so yeah, that works out really well. So but at the same time, a laptop, you can dismiss all that heat if you get an eGPU. But if you get an eGPU, then you're already on the same course as going a PC. You already got the graphics card at that point. You see what I'm saying? So it's one of those situations where if you travel a lot, a laptop is great, or a super small ITX build is great. I would say either one is fine. It really kind of depends, because a pro laptop, a pro gaming laptop, we're talking about anywhere between $2,000 to $4,000, right? Depending on your budget. And we're talking about a really pro ITX build is about $2,000 to $3,000, depending on your budget, or even less. You can probably get it for less because you want to manage that heat. But that heat is what'll kill you. Yeah, exactly. I's right. So that heat is just, ooh, it's bad, man. That heat is, is the biggest problem with laptops right now. And then they're like, oh, hey, their laptops are going to be coming with the 40 series. No, they're not. Unless you want to put a fireball in a laptop and see what happens. But yeah, it's way too hot. It's way, way, way too hot. And I don't like managing it. It annoyed me that I had to manage it. And what killed me about the blade is that the blade is so hot, you can't touch it. Like it's aluminum. And once it heats up and it gets to like 86, 87 degrees, it is just straight hot to the touch. But if you plug it into an eGPU, it is cool as the other side of the pillow. It is like, hey, why didn't you give me this before? So if you plug it into a Razer Core and you give it a graphics card, it has no qualms whatsoever. It is literally only an issue with the graphics part of it. And it's so much heat that it generates. It's like, why bother? So me personally, I'm okay with carrying around a mini ITX build and let that be my main rig. But because now I have a 4090, I now have a bigger rig. So, to each his own, I guess is the best way to say it. But, it really kind of just depends. Like if you're going to travel a lot, then I would say either mini ITX or laptop. But if you're not going to travel, then just go desktop because it's a better way of managing the heat. It's all about the heat, man. That heat it's bad. It's real, real bad. That heat will like melt stuff. It's bad. So yeah, we already helped this lady. Yeah, you can't. Come on now. You can only have a SIM card on. Oh, so sweet, sweet, sweet summer child. That was what I was looking for. All right, so this is from Strawberry Tea. That sounds delicious. Strawberry writes, secondary NVMe recognized in BIOS, device manager, etc., but not disk management. Okay. Hi all, I recently installed a new M.2 drive into my freshly built computer after having only one installed to put the OS on. When I tried to go into disk management to format the drive, it just isn't there. It's clearly picked up by the system BIOS, but doesn't show up in File Manager or Disk Manager for me to be able to format it and use it. All drivers are up to date. I have scoured countless posts, videos, etc., and none of them fixes my given apply to the issue I'm having. This is my last resort. Attached are the images of my device manager. Any and all help is appreciated. I already know this issue. Well, okay, I have a pretty good idea of what this issue is. 4 terabyte NVMEs are not seen in Windows. You actually have to rate it with 2 2s. So that's what I actually have here. So I have a 4 terabyte on one that's on the heatsink, and then I have a 2 on the back. And I actually have half of the 4 and then the 2 and half of the 4, well, I think it's 2 4s actually. So it's like 4 2s. So I have a 2 that's my C drive. And then the other half is in a RAID 5 with the other 3. So you have to have some type of a RAID configuration. So I'm thinking that they may have a 4 terabyte NVMe SSD, which if they do, that is pretty sweet. Motherboard is a B660M Aorus DDR4, and it says the manual there are 2 available NVMe slots, but doesn't have any information about setting them up. Oh no. Oh, it's a 1 terabyte. Oh no, that's a C drive. Is you just showing me that it's blank? I mean, that's just a C drive, bro. Like, what? That's just 0. Well, out of curiosity, is the new NVMe a 4 terabyte drive? If so, you would need to change the mode to RAID over AHCI. If it's not 4 terabytes, buy an enclosure. Nah, I don't want to say that. If it's not 4 terabytes, if it's not 4 terabytes, then swap its position on your, well, I recently saw a new M.2, which means, okay, she said, I recently saw a new M.2, which means that she already had an M.2. If it's not 4 terabytes, then swap its position on your motherboard with the other M.2. As for where it's located, it's probably on the back. It's probably on the back. And yeah. So if they have the 4 terabyte, then you have to rate it to 2.2. And if if it's not a 4 terabyte, then swap it with the one that is working and see if that fixes the issue. So that's what you would do there, Strawberry Tea. I hope that helps. Alrighty, we're gonna burn right through this, aren't we? I feel like we are. 8:18. Yeah, we probably will. Let me refresh and grab some more stuff. No, this isn't even. This is just news. Let's do. I haven't done networking yet. Networking is kind of an interesting one because you don't want to go too far into the weeds. You be sitting here talking about like site to site and MPLS. It's like it's a bit much. Okay, yeah, just like singing it. No, the difference between Keystone. No, building ISPs. Windows NAT. Update destination address for received packets. No, I don't want to do any of these because I don't want to explain any of these, and it's a bit much. Yeah, forget it. I'll go back to tech support. Do I know it? Yes. Do I want to troubleshoot it? No. That one you're gonna pay me for. If I'm sitting here trying to set up a site-to-site VPN tunnel with you, you paying me. I'm sorry. I have my limits. At some point, somebody needs to throw me money at that point. But if I'm setting that up, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. 0, 0, 0. We already did the PDF one. What kills me is when you have these ads that also have 0, so I stop on them and then realize that it's an ad and get annoyed. Like this Toyota commercial with 0. It's so annoying. GPU computes more FPS than use lower FPS. Yeah, that sounds confusing. Sleep mode on Sam Sleep. Okay, yeah, I'll take that too. All right, cool. So we are. Oh, that was the DNS one. Okay, cool. That's where we're at. Cool. So I'm having a problem regarding my internet connection. I think a Windows update is at stake. Okay. So this one I barely remember. It's very weird. I can connect to the Wi-Fi, but then it says there's no connection, even though I can perfectly use. Oh yeah. I was thinking he had a DNS issue. Sounds like you may have a DNS problem, but how long and how often are your live streams? I live stream every single day from 7 to 10 p.m. Central. Is what I ended up settling on. Earlier I was kind of trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to settle on, but I've been doing the 7 to 10 for a little over a week now, maybe a week and a half, and I like it. It works really well with my schedule. So even when I get back to work, I can still do it. So yeah, so 7 to 10 p.m. Central every single day, and that seems to work out really well. Sounds like you may have a DNS problem, but let's start with this. Plug your laptop directly into the router, see if it resolves the issue, and some more DNS stuff. I tried to find what you were talking about, but didn't find it. I think the problem was preventing all the options to appear, but I tried the Windows problem solver, and I didn't think I would say this in my life, but it worked. The Windows problem solver reset his DNS. It has reset my internet settings and it seems to work. I've never changed anything, but whatever. Thank you for your time you took to answer me though. Yeah. I mean, what I was telling him to do was what the internet thing does. Okay, whatever. What I was telling him to do is the same thing that the TCP/IP clear cache and all that kind of stuff. That's what it does. So basically, it just cleared his cache and then re-gave him a new DNS, which is what this would have done. So basically, I was just telling him to do the manual way, and he did it the automatic way. But the automatic way most of the time doesn't work. So he's right; it doesn't work all the time. But you know, you like it, I love it. I'm not about to sit here and downplay it. If it worked, it worked. Whatever. But you know. That is a DNS issue. This is a DNS issue all the way. I don't care who fixed it. It's still a DNS issue. I did not take an L on that. This is from Warren. Raiden? I don't know. I'll just go with Warren. Warren writes, can anyone identify this USB accessory? Is that a challenge? It is transparent green with wheels and USB port on the back. USB on the front on an arm with up, down, left, right rotation. Seems to be a segment of some sort, as the front and back USB have the same shape. The arm is about 1 inch long and a wheel to wheel is about 2.5 inches. Is this charades? Or was it, what is it? No, it's not charades, it's Pictionary. And it's like a grape, a watermelon. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like, I can't even visual. What the hell is that? Is that a toy? Well, bro, I have no idea. I've never been stumped before. Not to this level. I have no idea. I have never seen that before. It looks like a toy, though. It looks like a toy with the ability to update. Maybe not. It looks like it's a piece of a toy, a piece of an item, but it moves on the inside? No? I don't know. I'm gonna go with toy. Final answer. Fisher Price. Looks like a toy to me that may be capable of receiving updates. I don't even know what to say to this. Yeah, they may be capable of receiving updates. Yeah, there's not a whole lot more you can say. What do you say? It's a Fisher Price Think and Learn add-on expansion called a Codapillar, a play on words from caterpillars. The specific type is go forward. The other two types are 90-degree left turn and 90-degree right turn. This man obviously has a kid. Here's a demo. He even has a picture and a demo with a YouTube. Oh yeah, it's a Fisher Price toy, and he and he put it in tech support. What is wrong? Oh my goodness. It looked like a toy to me too. Yeah, okay. I think your kid lost his toy. That's what I think. It's only $5 though. It's very affordable. I mean, hey. Hey man, you like it, I love it. I mean, I played with Legos well, not really Legos. They're called Connects, but it's not like a Lego thing. So yeah, I mean, you know, to each his own. I'm not judging. But it looks like a pretty cool toy. R12, what is this thing? Oh, that's a sub? Oh, I gotta open that. I'm sorry. I'll take the challenge. Okay, I don't want to take the challenge. What is, dear Lord, okay, well, that's chainmail. That is an outlet for Ethernet. So basically you can plug in Ethernet into those ports, and you can have up to 2 on this particular one. But the fact that it's just black, if it's empty, then it's just a hole, like you can slot something into it. But these buttons, they're like light buttons, but it's a little different. But yeah, okay, whatever. This is I'll be here all day trying to figure out all this stuff. Like, I don't even know what most of it. Okay, that's disgusting. Okay, cool. Let's just move on to the next one. All right, so this is from Dostoy Salamander. Salamander writes, I was hacking. I downloaded an app on the Play Store called Fing. When analyzing the port 12345 on my notebook, the status return was NetBus backdoor Trojan or Trend Micro Office Scan. What do I do? Is it just an app error? I am desperate. Well, that doesn't sound bad at all. Let me see. Yeah, NetBus backdoor Trojan. So basically, it identified it as a possible malware or an antivirus. And what is Fing? I'm guessing it's some type of antivirus software. Oh, it's an IP scanner. Okay. So what else can it do? Fing helps you use get the most out of your home network. See all the devices connected to your device, run network scanners, monitor your internet speeds and security levels. Okay. So what do I do? Is it just an app error? I am desperate. Well, let's see here. So NetBus backdoor Trojan or Trend Micro Office scan. So that means that it may be a problem with that particular. Well, it depends on what it is. Where's it at? What is it? Well, it depends. Analyzing the port 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my notebook. The status return was not done. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Well, it depends. Do you run Trend Micro Office scan? Okay, I do want to say this. I'm saying it depends, and I'm saying it to him. But if I'm saying it to you, it doesn't depend. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to tell them to run Malwarebytes, right? I'm still going to tell them to be careful and go for Malwarebytes, regardless of what this is saying right now. I'm only saying it to him that it depends on if he has Trend Micro, then it may actually be okay, because I'm trying to give him hope. But at the same time, I will always tell him to install Malwarebytes. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't depend. At the end of the day, you're always going to tell somebody who has a malware issue to run Malwarebytes to try to see if you can take care of it. So, but at the same time, I want to tell him this, that, you know, you might have Trend Micro running, and if he does, then he can probably use that to actually generate a scan. But, well, it depends on if you run Trend Micro Office scan. If not, well, no, not just no, if not. Outside of that, download the program Malwarebytes, choose the free version, and let it scan your drive for malware threats. Also, the path, what is it? Let me think. Okay, here's what we call it: indication of compromise. Also, the path of the indication of compromise may help you understand if it's a false positive. The more I type and the more I start talking about this stuff, the more you start to see what my background really is. Also, the path of okay, so, and let it scan your drive for malware threats. Also, the path, the indication of compromise may help. Also, the path, the indication may help you understand if it's a false. The path of the, okay, path of the indication of compromise may help you understand if it's a false positive. Path as in directory it was found in. Okay. I know I'm getting sleepy because I'm starting to change my words. Okay. So yeah. So basically, also the path of the indication of compromise. The indication of compromise is a possible compromised IP or a possible compromised item in your environment. It may help you understand if it's a false positive. A false positive is basically something that has alerted you to be a issue, but it's not really an issue. And so if it's basically a false positive, it's a positive, but it's a false. So it's letting you know of a situation, but it's not actually bad. So that's what you're trying to prove. But path as in directory it was found in. So basically just go to, just a lot of times whenever you look at, and this just goes out for anyone. If you run like Malwarebytes or just any type of scanner, and it scans your environment and it comes back with stuff, if you look at the path that it's in, it gives you a good understanding of where it's at. Like, for example, if it's from Office, then it's a possibility that it's probably okay. You see what I'm saying? So you may not want to remove it. You know, those kind of situations that sometimes they can be overly sensitive on certain files, and it can create that. But at the same time, no matter what I say, at the end of the day, always run Malwarebytes at the end. But in this case here, you know, he may actually have Trend Micro, you know, you don't know. And yeah, so yeah, that's what I would say for Salamander. Keep us posted, bruh. What time is it? 8:32. Break time. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to do the Ghost of Tsushima, or at least try to do the Ghost of Tsushima and see what happens. Let me see if I have it. Where's my PS5 controller? Oh, right here. Just not leaving, just going to grab the controller. I think I have Ghost of Tsushima. I may have uninstalled it, but I heard the game is really hard. So, you know, fingers crossed. PS5. Do I still have it? No, I uninstalled it. Oh no, that sucks. Okay, well I don't want to play Horizon Zero Dawn. I just don't feel like running around and picking up herbs. It's just too much work. Ooh, God of War. I haven't played God of War in forever. We're playing God of War. I barely remember how to play. It'll come to me though. Is it? Oh yeah, you guys can hear it. There's just no sound right now. Just making sure. If you have any questions, please ask them in the chat. I got your back, yo. There's a recap? I feel like it would just be playing a movie. Accessibility. Okay, we'll just hit continue. I think there is literally nothing left for me to do. I think I did everything in this game, but I can't remember, so I guess we'll find out. There may have been some updates. Oh, yeah. This is where I left off. Yeah, well, let's try it. I'll be fine. Survive. Okay, cool. I got this. I got this, you guys. Do I remember how to play? No. How do you do his moves? Oh God. How do you do? No. Is it how do you do his moves again? Okay, I do remember this part. I just don't remember how to do the. Okay, it's getting it's coming to me. Where's the other one? Okay. Oh, it's R1. Hey, come here. Give me that. Yeah, get wrecked, son. It's R1. He said R1? Okay, apparently I remember. Hey. Oh, goodness gracious. She's about to blow up. I think. Okay, I remember now. It's coming back to me. Get wrecked. Freeze. Yeah. You tell him, Kratos. Who is throwing stuff at me? I don't care. Why are they killing themselves? This is new. Just burn themselves alive. Hey, come here. Get wrecked. The amount of elves that we've killed in this game. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay. Good looking out. Thanks for letting me know. No. Oh yeah, I remember that. This is how I got good at this game. Kid yoked. What was it? Ow. Get smoked. Yes. Chopped in half. Whoa. Oh, yo, cuss. No. Okay. Stop hitting me. Okay, I don't remember how to play. Okay, there we go. Okay, where's that other one at? Come here. All that dodging. What's wrong with you? No. Don't tell me what to do. Ow. Stop hitting me. Yeah. I'll definitely throw my weapon at it. Come here. Yeah. I feel like there's a boss I'm missing. Whoa, no. Come here. I remember this. I have like high stagger. So like I can just go in and just like completely just wreck people. Yeah. Yeah. Go. You get it, Kratos. Oh, get that. Get it. No. Okay. Okay, enough of this. Enough of this. You come here. Okay, not. Oh no, he took my ult. Oh, good looking out. Hey, stop. Okay, enough of this. You got one more time to hit me with an ice move. Get wrecked. He's 50, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I bet you won't do that again. I'll take all that. Who got, anybody got it? No. Oh God. Get him. Ah. Yes. Come here. I'm gonna hit you in the face. I'm gonna hit you in the face. I'm gonna hit you in the face. I'm gonna hit you in, and now I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. How? Okay, or you're gonna kill me. Either way, you know, whatever. Why is it so quiet? What happened to everybody? We were just starting to have fun. No. Okay, you know you overpower when you just be sitting at the entrance of the cave. You don't even care what come out. Oh no. I'm not about to lose that. You're about to get destroyed by it. Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked. Get destroyed. 68? That's not bad. That's not bad for just coming back to this game and forever. Whoop, there it is. Get wrecked. Ew. I now remember why I kind of like this game. This game was awesome. This is one of the best games ever. Did he just... for crying out loud. Where's the... Who's throwing stuff at me? Oh, him. I was trying to figure out who that was. What's the button to oh, it's triangle. Or yeah, triangle. Okay, get wrecked. I forgot. Oh my god. Come here. Slice. Whoa, no. Why she just sitting here talking to him? What y'all talking about? She ain't even fighting. To my left. I always wonder why nobody ever tried to no. Come on out. Hey, cuz. Oh my god. Stop. Just stop. Hey, we won. What's my prize? What's my prize? What's my prize? Yeah. That's it? Save, I guess? I don't... That was okay. I guess is the best way to call it. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. How much time I got left? That was 15 seconds of just straight killing stuff. Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy is boring because Cloud is emo. So he's like it's pretty, but it's boring, you know? And like at the beginning. So I'm trying to get into a point where, you know, there's actually talking. I believe he does talk in this game. I just never got a chance to really get into it. Even though I played Final Fantasy VII when I was like 12. Continue. Sure, why not? Not like I'm gonna fall off a cliff multiple times. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, I'm just gonna assume it's this way. I always thought it was kind of interesting that every girl in every game just swoons over the main character. Nothing like imaginary stuff. Really? Come on now. Come on now. You know that don't happen in real life. Just go this way and then go this way. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I was looking for... I actually wasn't trying to go the right way. I was trying to find... I was trying to explore. Really? Come on, man. It's almost stupid easy. Oh, for crying out loud. Is this over with? Okay, don't I have like a potion I can take or something? Items. Potion? Cloud. Oh, yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah, but they don't have a Buster Sword that doesn't belong to him. Hit him with magic? Barret? Spells? Oh. I don't remember how to play this game. Spells, fire, sweeper. Hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amounts of damage will temporarily knock them off balance, and pressured will appear underneath their gauge. When this happens, pelt them with spells and abilities to quickly fill their stagger gauge under their life bar. Once it's full, you can stagger them. The gauge fills faster depending on the abilities and magic used, as well as the foe's vulnerabilities. Find the most effective attack to quickly finish off each enemy. Yeah, okay. But it's just a problem. I don't know which buttons do what, but sure. Sure. Okay, so spells. Fire. Enemies who have been staggered are defenseless and take more damage. Using unique abilities on a staggered foe will quickly boost your ATB gauge, boosting your ATB gauge quickly so you can unleash more abilities and spells. All right, let's do this. Yeah, get wrecked, son. I think. Though I'm low on health. Emo is not an age. It is a rank as bestowed upon other emos. Got me having conversations when I don't want to. What is wrong with you? Barrett, you know I don't like talking. You know I just like sitting here doing nothing and pretend like I'm disinterested in everything that's happening. I used to always think that little girl that Barry be carrying around, I was like, hey man, like who wants to tell him, be like, hey, cuz I don't think that daughter is yours, man. I'm sorry, but that daughter is pale, man, and I don't see anything pale about you, bro. Like you should you probably should get tested. Like I don't want to be the one to tell him, but I'm pretty sure that's not his kid. Yeah, a reactor. I always wondered why they just kind of let all these people just walk in and just blow up stuff. Like, y'all gonna stop him? Nah, fam. We good. We saw a sword and we were like, nah. We'll let Sephiroth deal with it. More like excited. For years, it took us 20 minutes. Whoa. Don't tell me what to do. Girl, don't get killed. Don't get killed. Girl. Breastplates go under your shirt. Why do I keep doing that? It's so bad. I thought that there was something that you couldn't even hit. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Was that really necessary, Bird? I feel like you didn't have to cuss at that point. Their conversation, their banter, it's not funny. I can't. They're not giving me any material. I don't know what to say to that. Like, hey, if we die and then we get sucked up by a vacuum cleaner, will we just fall in, or will the vacuum cleaner suck us up? Oh, don't worry about it. I think the vacuum cleaner will suck us up. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? Oh yeah, you're right. I think the vacuum cleaner would suck you up. Like, come on now. It's just sad. It's just sad. What time is it? All right, we only got a few more minutes, and I don't want to get down to the boss like this, because then I would have to actually fight him, and it takes a while to fight this dude, I think. Save. All right, we'll just stop on this and go to work. Okay, so let's see how many we got left. 4, 6, and we got an hour left. We can knock this out, and then we can finish with a game. Why not? Why not? We'll finish with High on Life. All right, so we got about 3 or 4. Okay, yeah, we should be able to knock these out. All right, so we were. Oh, that's that Modern Warfare 2 one. Okay, so the hacked one we just replied to. All right, cool. So now we're at this one. All right, so this was this person that was getting 10 to 20 FPS in Modern Warfare, but he had a 2060 Super. And then I said, did we already talk about that? Oh, okay. So we've been going back and forth, and I told him to create a new folder, and the only thing that changed was the menu is smooth. In game, it gave me 2 extra frames, and then it tanked to 10 to 15. Since I have the newest GPU driver, which one should I get? And I said the driver right before that. Also, make sure it is a game-ready driver as opposed to the professional one, which I thought was a really good idea, because I was thinking that he may actually be installing the professional driver. So now I have the driver 526.86. It hasn't improved the frames. Let me see what that is. I think that's pretty up to date though, man. NVIDIA GeForce Experience. Let me check real quick. Drivers. He's at 526. I'm at 527. So he's the one right before that. So he's right. It hasn't improved the frames. What else did I say? I've been having this issue since the multiplayer was released, and I couldn't find out why I'm getting 10 to 20 FPS in modern or multiplayer Warzone. Sometimes I get playable frames for a while, and then it tanked back to 10 to 20 FPS. The issue never comes up in single player and during multiplayer beta. The game was bought on Steam. Okay. So he has a 3700X with a 2060. And he's done a lot. So here's what I would say was to straight up move the Call of Duty players folder to a different directory and let COD create a new one. No, I'm thinking about this issue that I had on my from a YouTube video that I made, but I don't think that actually applies to this person. Because it's not that it's not letting him get into Call of Duty, it's that his frame rate is just trash for a 2060 Super. 37X doesn't have integrated graphics, so you can't go that route. Well, he just okay. I have a better idea. He just upgraded his graphics card to a 3700X, which means that he does have a couple $100. So what I would say is this. If you live near a computer store, try to get a new GPU and see if that makes a difference. Did he ever say if his other games give him any problems? Similarly, hardware acceleration. Oh, I don't think I ever asked. That makes a difference. I don't think I ever asked. Do you have issues in any other games? What's equivalent to Call of Duty right now? Well, no, Overwatch isn't, because Overwatch's frame rates is like double. Issues in any other games? Yeah, Overwatch would be a misnomer. That wouldn't be fair. Like, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Do you have any issues in any other games, or is it only Call of Duty? Only 10 and 20 FPS in Call of Duty. Did I ever talk about his settings? Do you only get 10 to 20 FPS at the lowest settings in COD? Let me see. What were all the things they said? Upgrading CPU, installing SSD, reinstalling the game, lowering the graphics to the lowest possible setting. He already tried that. Any issues with any disabling Windows hardware acceleration, newest drivers? Okay, yeah, no, he never said whether or not he played another game. And there are 26 comments on this thing. He may have already been fixed. Let me check before I say this. I have it on Steam, and we've been going back and forth. Oh, don't you just hate that when it's still here. Okay, I thought it was gone. I thought it had went to the other side. Do you only get 10 to 20 FPS in the lowest settings? That didn't matter. Do you have any other issues in any other games, or is it only Call of Duty? Or is it only Call of Duty? If he's only getting 10 to 20 FPS, I'm trying to think of anything that we could do that would assist him if he's already tried the lowest settings and he's already tried uninstalling. Yet he still gets the lowest FPS, but it's only in multiplayer, which makes me think that it's network connectivity, which would explain why he may say that he doesn't have this issue in other games, and he didn't have the problem when he was playing the beta. But at the same time, this may be the only multiplayer that he plays, so we could say it could be network connectivity. So we can say, can you do a speed test in COD? I don't think so. Do you have any issues with internet throughout your home? Do you have any issues with the internet throughout your home? Yeah, I'll go with that. Did you have any other games, or is it only Call of Duty? Do you have any issues with internet throughout your home? I think I'll go with them too, because, okay, it's possible. There's a couple things, right? So if you're only getting 10 to 20 FPS, it's a possibility that you could have a network connectivity issue. That is 100% true. Maybe the internet is slow or something like that, and because the internet is slow, it's slowing you down, and your frame rate is dropping because of it. Or then there's the second part of it. It's like, okay, well, do you have any other games? Do those other games give you issues as well? Because it could be that since the beta, that card may be starting to go faulty. So that's also a possibility as well. So a few things. It makes me think that the graphics card is throttling itself down. That's what it makes me think. But what did I ask for his temperatures? I don't think he ever talked about it. But he did try on the lowest setting, which is true. What are your GPU temps like while playing? So yeah. So it could be thermal throttling. It could be a network connectivity issue. It could also be a testing against an alternate game and seeing if that resolves it. But yeah, there's a couple different ways to play that. But yeah, I'm okay with this. It's not the best answer in the world, but he doesn't have the best question in the world either. So, you know, it's kind of one of those questions that's just, you know, if somebody gets it, then somebody gets it, hooray. But it's kind of all over the place and trying to figure out different options because he's tried so much. But I think we're on the right track here. So hopefully we'll get a good reply from him. Alrighty. So this is from Daily Co. Daily Co writes, hold on. Oh, it's a networking issue. Okay. Let me wake up first. Daily Co writes, been having some intermittent connectivity problems and want to track the connection and up download speeds. Okay, and want to track the connection and up download speeds across some set intervals across the day on some device. Anything out there that already exists for that? I thought speed test app from Ookla could, but I guess not after looking at it. Okay, so more than likely English isn't his first language, but so he's having some internet connectivity problems and he wants to track it, and he wants to see his upload and download speeds. Speed test app from Ookla could, but I guess not look after it, not after looking at it. He wants to track the connection and up down speeds. But that's exactly what speed test gives you. It gives you the download speed, it gives you an upload speed, it gives you a ping and your latency. So I thought speed test app from Ookla could, but I guess I'm not looking for that. What do you want? Track the connection and up down speeds across some set intervals. Oh, you want a graphical representation? No. Unless you're talking about some type of a firewall. So a graphical representation of your network. It's possible that you can get that from a router, but it won't. Some set intervals. So download speeds across some set intervals across a day on some device. I don't believe there is anything that will do that. Let me think about that. So what he's saying is he wants to be able to see his internet download and upload speeds over a set interval, like from Saturday to Tuesday. Okay, I don't know if any application in the customer world exists. There is you can do that in the firewall world, but you can't do that in the consumer world. So basically commercial, but you can't do it on the residential. So there are some routers that have the ability, app or website or something to schedule and run speed tests on home network. Or something to schedule and run speed tests. Routers that have the ability to do that within their software. Okay. App or website or something to schedule and run speed tests on home network. You could also write a script. That runs multiple speed tests on the home network. You could also write a script that runs multiple speed tests on the home network for a set interval. Even sleepy, I'm still able to do this for a set interval. That's good. That's really good. You could also write a script that runs multiple speed tests on the home network for a set interval. That way you don't have to. I don't need to put all that. I think we pretty much made our point with those two sentences. All right, so we'll try that, give him that, see how that feels, and continue on. So I hope that helps, Daily Co. Get something to drink here. Alrighty. Next up is Rave is Bad. Rave is Bad writes, need help with YouTube syncing issue. I bought my PC from Best Buy and I'm having a syncing issue with my audio and video. I just changed my audio quality to DVD. I found something online telling me it would help. It won't. I will play a video on my PC, and after a tiny bit into the video, my audio will be out of sync with the video. There is a temporary fix, and it really only happens on YouTube. I just changed my quality from 1080p to 2K or 4K down one quality and set it up back again, and setting and back up again. Yeah, I had this issue before where the audio is out of sync with the video, but only on YouTube. I don't remember what I did to fix it though. So could you try running YouTube in incognito mode? This is an option located in the settings of whatever browser you are trying to use. Option located in the settings of whatever browser you're trying to use. So could you try running YouTube in incognito mode? So I would say that just to make sure it's not any type of extension. And if it's not an extension, then it's a possibility that, what was that issue? I'm trying to think of what my issue was. I think I ended up doing the exact same thing I just told her to do. I ran it in private mode and that worked. And then I closed Internet Explorer and then opened it up again, and I think it kind of went away. But if he has a delay between the audio and the YouTube, that may be by design too. Because let me see, what did you have? I just changed my audio. Oh, okay, so that's just the megahertz of the quality of the audio, but that doesn't do anything. But my PC from Best Buy, and I am running into a syncing issue with my audio and video. I just changed my audio quality. I will play a video on my PC, and after a tiny bit into the video, my audio will be out of sync with the video. Yeah, so could you try running YouTube in incognito mode? This is an option located in the settings of whatever browser you are trying to use. Also, could you pull up quality to DVD? Fixing it really only happens on you. There is a temporary fix. Also, could you explain what the, I just saw a change. I just changed my quality from 1080. There is a temporary fix. Also, could you explain what the temporary fix is? All right, so if they already know they have a temporary fix, asking what is it can help you identify what the actual issue is. So the idea of being able to diagnose this kind of stuff is that you'll take all data that's given to you, even the data that they don't provide. So in this particular situation, he basically said, hey, there is a temporary fix. And I'm like, okay, well, what's the temporary fix? Because that may point us in the right direction. It may tell us exactly where the problem is, because of the temporary fix is to, so go down from 64 to 32. Okay, cool. You may have an issue with your motherboard. You see what I'm saying? So just from that type of information, that's a good enough to go on. So there is that. So I hope that helps. Rave is Bad. That's an interesting one though. Alrighty, where we at? 9:12. So we got 18 minutes, and I got like 4 of them. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be long. Alrighty, let me put my headset down because this is about to take 3.5 years to answer this question. All right, so this is from Hidden in Plain Sight 123. Hidden rights. Computer suddenly crashed and now won't work. I was wondering if I could receive. Hold up. Let me grab this. I'm just trying to grab this fan here. Oh god. Oh god. It's so far underneath my desk. Oh. That hurt my everything. I'm too old for this. Ah. Ugh. And dust. Okay. Okay. Fan. Alright. Fan. Oh, no, don't press any buttons. Please don't press anything. Okay, cool. It's still recording and streaming. Okay. I was wondering if I could receive any help for a computer that stopped working. I have some important files on there and I was just about to back it up when it packed up. Is this computer? Oh, okay. That looks like a safe link. No. Tell me what to do. You ain't got no pictures, man? Don't you know that I'm all about pictures? Have you not noticed this about me? Okay, whatever. It's this computer, and I've had it for over 3 years. I've just gotten it fixed and got it back a month ago, getting a new battery and a new hard drive. I was using it during the afternoon a few days ago when all of a sudden it went to a merger of 2 or 3 frowny faces. I couldn't read what it said. Oh, it blue screened. Don't believe it was doing any update or checking either. And so I turned it off. Since then, when I've gone to use it, it goes to check media underscore. It goes to checking media underscore, and then checking media failed 2 times because it's getting into a message that the selected boot device failed. Press enter to continue within 2 seconds, or press enter and it turns fully off. The computer ran a Windows update the day before, but to it crashing, but oddly there was no indication to an update pending, and it instead did an update with only screen was off, but the computer hadn't gone to standby. The computer was going slow a few days prior to the unexpected date before going back to near enough normal afterwards. As it usually does before and after an update, the only reason I think it could possibly be related to Windows update is because my computer has had quite a few problems with the Windows update before I got it fixed. I don't have much money at the moment, and I was wondering whether there's anything that can be done rather than having to shell out to fix it some more and having to face not having a computer for a month again. Wow. Okay. I need some coffee for this one. Okay, let me think about this. It's too many words. I can't even focus. Okay, let me think about it. Okay. Afternoon. So when I went to a merger of 2 or 3 frowning faces. So it sounds like you had a blue screen of death. I couldn't read what it said. Since then, when I've gotten to use it, it goes to checking media and then checking media 2 times and then it fails. So now it's not allowing you to install Windows, or it's not allowing you to boot into Windows. He may have a faulty drive. It sounds like you may have a faulty drive, which is actually a good thing. You can let the people know that worked on your issue that the hard drive they replaced has already failed. This will make them take a look at it for free. That's what you want. It sounds like you may have a faulty drive. Just from what he's saying, it sounds like the drive that they replaced it with is also faulty. Which is also actually a good thing, because you can then just take it back to them and tell them, hey, you're having this particular issue now because it's not working the way it should. So, and it looks like it B-sides you. So it looks like it blue screen of death to you. So yeah, this is what I would do. It's not like you may have a faulty drive, which is actually a good thing. You can let the people know that worked on your issue that the hard drive they replaced has already failed. This will make them take a look at it for free. Yeah, no. That's an excellent answer. I'll take that. That's really good. Alrighty. We got about 3 more left, but let's see here. Oh, not that one. Okay, so this is from Mr. White Knight. Oh, these names. These names. PC froze out of nowhere. Now it can't detect the second monitor. PC froze, restarted, and now it only detects one monitor. I already tried restarting, shutting down, and unplugging and plugging the HDMI back in. None of it worked. I have no clue what happened. It froze while I was watching a YouTube video. How can I get my PC to detect my second monitor again? PC froze, restarting, and now detects only one monitor. I tried restarting, shutting down, and unplugging and plugging the HDMI back in. None of it worked. I have no clue what happened. Well, you have 2 monitors, bro. Swap the inputs. 2 monitors. What happens when you swap the inputs on the monitor? You have 2 monitors. What happens when you swap the inputs on the monitor? Swap the inputs on the monitor. Does the one with no problem suddenly have problems? Yeah, so play it like this. So you have 2 monitors. What happens when you swap the inputs on the monitors? Does the one with no problem suddenly have problems? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So basically, if you were to swap the monitors inputs, and then the one that was perfectly fine now has a problem, then you're looking at your GPU. So we should be able to diagnose that one whenever they respond. Alrighty, White Knight, hope that helps. Okay, so this is going to be from Ralphie the One. Ralphie writes, GPU computes more FPS than used lower FPS. I don't know what those words mean. Hi, I guess there is a question combined with this. My GPU tends to get noisy at high usage, and I'm currently MSI afterburn to lower fan speed and power limit. The thing is, the GPU often computer frames much higher than the max frames on the screen. Is there a way to tell him to stop computing over 60, or is limiting power limit with MSI Afterburner the right idea? For context, I'm on Windows 10 and I have a 3060 Ti as a main GPU. What's wrong with why do you want to limit it? The thing is, the GPU often computer frames much higher than the max frames of the screen. That's fine. Is there a way for me to tell him to stop computing over 60 hertz? Or is limiting power with MSI Afterburner a right idea? Why do you want to do this? It's a bit difficult to understand. Why do you want to do this? So basically, they have a 3060 Ti that's overperforming the monitor, which is at 60 hertz. So the GT or 3060 Ti, what it may be showing a picture and everything is hunky dory, but yeah, having more frames doesn't hurt anything. That's a bit difficult to understand. Why do you want to do this? Having more frames on the GPU doesn't actually hurt anything. Your monitor is still 1080p. Having more frames on the GPU doesn't actually hurt anything. Your monitor is still 1080p, 60 FPS. Okay, so I said basically that it's a bit difficult to understand. Why do you want to do this? Having more frames on the GPU doesn't actually hurt anything. Your monitor is still 1080p, 60 FPS. Yeah, you're still running 60 FPS, even though your graphics card says 80, but it doesn't hurt anything. So I don't really understand why they're wanting to do this. It's kind of a weird one. That should just work, but whatever. All right, can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me just fine. All right, cool. Alrighty, so we got one more left, and this is the perfect time. Good. So this is from French for Liberty. French for Liberty writes, sleep mode on Samsung Galaxy A53. So I recently discovered that this cool feature on my phone that can turn on and off on a schedule that I choose. So I customize sleep mode to make my phone go on dark mode, put on an eye comfort shield, and turned on D&D at a certain hour during the night. D&D? You mean like Dungeons and Dragons? This is also supported to stop notifications from making sounds and vibrations. Everything turns on at the scheduled time, but my phone keeps buzzing at every single notification I get unless I put it on silent. I can't figure out why. Any help would be immensely appreciated. I also keep seeing the pop-up notification bar even though it's supposed to come up on D&D. Okay, let me make sure I understand this correctly. All right. Sleep mode on Galaxy A53. So I customized sleep mode to make my phone go on dark mode, put on the eye comfort shield, and turn on D&D at a certain hour during the night. This is also supposed to stop notifications from making sounds and vibrating. Everything turns on at the scheduled time, but my phone keeps buzzing at every single notification. I get unless I put it on silent. Well, why don't you just turn off the notifications? To stop notifications from making sounds and vibrating. Okay, well, just turn off notifications. Where's my okay, here it is. Android phone versus his Android phone. So to turn off notifications, I think it's settings. Oh my god. Apparently I've never used. Okay, we can do this together. Okay, maybe we can't. Settings. Okay, settings and advanced features, accessibility. Accessibility, general language, accessibility. Installed apps, advanced settings. Accessibility notification, flash notifications. Flash notification, time to take action. Accessibility shortcuts. Yeah, it's going to be in his settings under advanced settings more than likely. All right, so I also keep seeing the pop-up notification bar even though it's not supposed to come up on D&D. Oh, do not disturb. Oh, I am slow. Oh, I am so slow. Oh, wow. Y'all sit here and let me say Dungeons and Dragons like 9 times. It's do not disturb. Oh, that makes way more sense. I was like, why do you keep talking about dragons? Okay. So let me read it with the actual right word. Recently I discovered this cool feature on my phone that can turn off my phone on a schedule that I choose. So I customized sleep mode to make my phone go into dark mode, put on the eye comfort shield, and turn on do not disturb at a certain hour during the night. This is also supposed to stop notifications from making sounds and vibrating. Everything turns on at the scheduled time, but my phone keeps buzzing at every single notification. Okay, well, if you mute your notifications for real, do you still receive alerts and vibrating? Well, if you mute your notifications for real, do you still receive alerts and vibrating? Real in your settings. Well, if you mute your notifications for real in your settings, do you still receive alerts and vibrating? Do you still receive alerts and vibrating? Yeah, that's the best way to go about it. Because, all right, if you still receive alerts and vibrating, even though you muted your notifications, then you may have an issue with the operating system you may want to update. Well, if you mute your notifications for real in your settings, do you still receive alerts and vibrating? Is there anything else I can do on that? I don't think so. I think we have to answer that one before we can move on. Okay, 9:27. That's perfect timing. Alrighty. Something's in my throat. I think I'm gonna fall asleep on any game that I play except for Overwatch. So we'll just do it. Even if it kills my recording, I think I'm okay with it. Because I can't get into character to play some of the other games. So we'll just go with that. And I'll download Ghost of Tsushima tonight before I go to bed. What game did I say? Overwatch. Because Overwatch is kind of an interesting game to watch. If you have any questions, be sure to put them in chat. I will take a look at them when I can. And music. All right. Overwatch? Oh. I hope I didn't turn that off, did I? No, I didn't. There we go. Down. Hey, I wonder if they have this. Oh yeah, they have a snowball. Oh, this is actually pretty fun. So basically, there's some winter wonderland stuff that you can kind of play with May. I don't like the freeze thaw elimination because I don't have a button to thaw characters. Then there's a snowball fight, and then there's May snowball offensive. I think I want this one. And then I want to go in a deathmatch and beat somebody up because I just want to. Alright, let me try a character I never play. Tracer.
Cheers, love. It's time to save the world.
Alright, Tracer, let's do this. I feel like I hear steps.
Taking the lead.
Ooh, I'm so strong, you guys. I just took the lead. Alright, man, let's do this.
Welcome to Eagle Point, Antarctica, soldiers.
Don't lose this. Popsicle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move out.
Woo!
This is a good one. Look out.
Oh, that's bull. Oh my goodness.
Coming up.
I should have ice walled it. Well, I just made my whole team lose, so there's that.
Three enemies remaining. 2 enemies remaining.
That May's pretty good.
I see an enemy. Not today. I see an enemy.
Ooh, right in the head. Yes. I'm so good at this game, you guys.
The world's not going to save itself.
All right, let's do this.
5,
Okay.
4,
I think I remember how to play now.
2.
I'm waking up. Let's do this.
Move out.
Mm.
This is a good one. Try climbing that.
Where is it at?
Today. I'm putting a rock in this one. We're outnumbered. I'm putting a rock in this one.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Don't give up.
I'm sorry. That was just trash. That was so trash. That was so trash. And you be getting lucky too. That's what's so bad about it. That was so trash. Okay. Let's do this. I haven't hit nobody. I haven't helped nobody. Girl. Pay attention.
Easy.
3 enemies remaining.
I almost got you that time. Loading.
There's only one target left.
I say pay attention, then immediately get hit with a snowball.
Try
Oh my god. I think I went 0-3. I'm not helping nobody. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, we won. Oh, I'm so good at this game, you guys. Alright, let's do this.
I'll find you.
Am I the only person at 0? Yes. Yes, I am.
4, 3, 2,
Know you're out
1.
there.
Move out.
My ultimate is charging.
Oh, she got Blizzard.
I almost got you that time.
Ah. Where did that come from?
This is a good one.
Man, people must be playing this and just getting good at this game. Because that is ridiculous.
Get ready for a flurry.
2 enemies remaining.
Take this.
Oh. Okay. I gotta at least try, apparently.
Try again. Hello.
Can I play Reaper? Or am I forced to play May?
4, 3, 2.
I feel like I'd do better with Reaper. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way. They had 2?
I almost got ready for a flurry. Got my snowball.
It's all up to you, soldier.
I'm putting a rock in this one.
This is so embarrassing.
Mission failed.
Bro, I don't even think I was playing. It was just instant death. Okay. Alright, let me try again. I promise I'm not that bad. Oh my god, what just happened? Okay, let me focus up because that was just terrible. You just got smashed upside your head with snowballs. Actually, you know what? What's that one, that 3v3 one? It was was it this one? Yeah, I think it is. I have no macro buttons on this keyboard. That's so annoying. Oh, I have buttons right here. I forgot about that. Let me see something. Let me change my interact real quick. Options. Controls. Interact. Let me also make it. Oh, I can't use those buttons? Oh god. Primary fire. Interact. Make it F5. There we go. Oh, I'm still waiting? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, well, let me do something. Oh, it's the it slows down my mouse. Okay, that's good to know. That is not macro to a button.
Welcome to Castile. Prepare for battle.
Hog, let's do it. What kills me is like we'll go all tanks and they'll burn all through all the tanks, which hurts my soul. All right.
1. Fight.
Where did Soldier go? Hi. Oh God. Hi. Oh no! Oh no! 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 What did I do?
Select your hero.
Oh my God! Oh! Oh my God! How did I lose that? Okay. That hurt me. That's just trash. That's just trash. What the heck? One zero.
An enemy has
Oh, Reaper. I thought I just thawed him.
been 2-2.
I thought I pressed the thaw button.
Select your hero.
What just happened? Thought I thawed you. I thought I pressed the thaw button. Apparently I didn't.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Stop losing.
Point.
Okay. What's that got to do with me? Yeah! About time. I promise I'm not bad at this game.
Select your hero.
Go on, Ryan. My eyes were giving up. Hey, Rod Czar. I haven't played this in forever.
Together and strike them down.
1. Fight. Match point.
Oh, we lost? Oh, crying out loud. I feel like I'm losing every game. I feel like I gotta play.
Play of the game.
Okay, let me actually play a round of the game, because me playing all these arcade modes just gets me destroyed. I thought, I think I already did all the May stuff in order to get her set, which was amazing. All right, let's do this. Let me actually try, because that was awful. Ryan, let's do this. Me and you, buddy. I like Ryan better on this map than Czar because he's faster. He can get back to the point quick. Even if they have Orisa. Those are good healers. Let's do this. I don't care if it's non-competitive. I still want to win.
Temendi causa est nescire.
Greetings.
I wonder if they fixed the whole guardian angel thing and don't make her guardian angel all the time.
Hello there.
Hello.
5,
I only played her for like a few seconds, but I think they did.
1.
But whatever.
Objective unlocked in 30 seconds.
Whee! Girl, Mercy, what you doing? Mercy, stop. Stop. Please, God. Mercy, stop. Stop killing my people. This man just raffle stomp our whole team.
Super.
I'm not through just yet.
Hey, poopy head. Oh, come on. Kill him, please. Oh my God.
My journey continues.
Sorry.
Don't let him push that barricade.
Each journey has its trials.
Stand behind me, friends.
Think maybe you can res me? Thanks. Okay. I don't know what that was. That was just a bunch of me just being terrible, apparently. Because that was just really bad. Let's do this. Oh my God, that May. That Maywall was pro. Okay, let me hog his hog, because this is not doing anything to them. It's just getting us killed.
And hold their movement. Pass into the iris.
Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, no, he never misses. He doesn't have a whole lot of DPS. It's just... Why? 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 There we go. Oh my god, a tire to the back. Okay, you're just too slow. I can't take it.
Together they'll strike them down.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this, you guys. Just gotta play as a team or something. I don't know. Ugh. Slept, frozen, stunned, knocked out, popped up in the air.
My journey continues.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, bro.
Be uplifted.
Let me accept.
I don't know where that takes you, but
The robot is with us now. Let's get pushing.
okay, we can do this. We can do this. I don't know what today is. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But apparently today is the day I decide to suck at all games. But I'm up now. Oh god. Oh god. Come on.
Through just yet.
I don't even think I'm gonna get there in time.
They've taken the robot. How irksome.
I can't even fight, bro. Sleep dart, 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 frozen, sleep dart, sleep dart, frozen, knocked out, sleep dart. Get him! What you doing? Oh my god. Crying out loud, man.
What's next?
For crying out loud, Genji. Why? Jesus Christ. Craziness, man. Their team is so much better than ours. Please don't get hooked. Please don't get hooked. Where is he at? Three.
Pushing ahead.
Oh,
One good fight and it's over.
just. Was the hog just did destroy me? No. He didn't out DPS me. He just. Whatever. All you had was hog. No, no. They were good. All right, that was awful. That was awful. Let's call a spade a spade. That was awful. Alrighty, we'll call it at that. That was just okay. Well, it's been a long day, and it's time for me to go to bed. So, thank you guys for watching. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you really like it, go ahead and subscribe. I love you either way. Take care. All the best, and bye.